The views expressed in this podcast, Champ and Tramp, belong to the host and guest, not the Champ and Tramp podcast itself. It's intended for entertainment information, so please use discretion. We're not responsible for any outcomes resulting from the content discussed.
Bulking season is here, and Carnivor Mass is your secret weapon to pack on size.
That's right. With 50 grams of beef protein isolate, 0 fat, and 0 lactose, Carnivor Mass is clean, powerful, and built for serious gains.
Best part, there's no lactose or dairy, so you won't feel bloated. Plus, it has 125 grams of fast-digesting carbs and iSpike technology to trigger a powerful insulin response, fueling muscle growth with over 700 clean calories.
This isn't your average mass gainer. Carnivor Mass is an anabolic superfood designed to build muscle, not fat.
Exactly. Do you want to put on serious muscle this bulking season? You need Carnivor Mass.
I'm going to go on this to get in your weight class so I can beat that ass.
Real show, here we go. Real show, here we go. You know that it's gotta be that time, so this is what we chant. What keeps on getting them all amped in advance? Come on. You and I rocking out with Iron Man, FE. You get the general's point of view on top of Roger's rants. Whenever tapping out, we're putting the most minutes in. You already know what that's about, you know that winners win. Crush whatever's on task, check the podcast. It's the champ and the tramp, let the bomb blast.
All right, Franklin, what's up, pal?
What's up,
What's
buddy?
good, buddy? So we had a guest for tonight. I'm not going to say who it was, but little communication error, little Eastern Pacific time.
Yeah, Roger doesn't understand the time difference.
Well, it wasn't only that. Yes, there was.
He's like, how come it's light out in L.A. than the football game?
All right. Well, I did misunderstand, but I'm also not doing a 15-minute interview. So
Yeah.
we needed more time than that. So
Yeah.
regardless, we'll get him back on. So we're just kind of winging it tonight, folks. But something that I want to talk about, but I'm a little tentative to, just because of the climate of the world we live in today, right? And the fact that you're going to be fucking hated on, but I don't give a fuck anymore. Cancel me. Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, that was so sad. You know, it's going to be like, where were you when Charlie Kirk got assassinated type thing?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
and you know why? Because it was everybody saw it. There was a million cameras on it.
Yeah.
So, and they would take them down quickly, right? I have mixed feelings on seeing it. I kind of agree with Gordon Ryan. I kind of agree. Everybody should have to watch it because everybody should have to watch it, even though it's horrible to watch. I mean, if you don't get gut checked and you don't feel a certain way watching that video, then you're not a fucking human being. The fact that his wife was in the crowd, the fact that his children saw that, if you don't have a gut check moment and literally question so many things, and if you're an American, then something is wrong with you. But Gordon Ryan's right. Everybody should have to watch that. Everybody should have to watch the video of that woman getting stabbed, so you understand where the fuck we are as a country right now. You know what I mean? Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I mean, it's all over. It's everywhere. It was crazy how, I saw it. I think I probably saw it on Twitter. I opened up Twitter. And
It was everywhere.
And someone said, please, the way it seemed, honestly, the first headline was like, Charlie Kirk got shot in the neck, please pray for Charlie. So I was like, I think he's, it didn't sound like, but then I seen the video, I'm like, he's dead, bro.
No,
he's
I
dead.
said that. You said,
No, I know.
he's
Listen,
still alive.
I said the video. I'm not talking about me, buddy, in my head.
Oh.
All right? I'm not trying to say I told you and said he's dead. All right? I said in my head, he's dead.
Yeah.
All right? And then I'm looking at, like, information, and they're saying, no, he might be alive. All right? And then I asked Grok. I said, Grok, is he alive? And the Grok came back and said, he just had surgery. He's stable condition, and it was successful surgery. I'm like, oh. I was like, wow. But then I asked ChatGPT. ChatGPT said they don't know. So then I went back to Grok. I'm like, how come you're saying this? He's like, well, ChatGPT's not looking at the most current information. I am. So I was kind of somewhat hopeful. I remember I went to my academy to teach. My kids knew, bro. My kids who are in high school, like, they were disturbed. They were disturbed.
There was a disturbing video.
Definitely for the video. I don't think the video. It's just the fact that, like, this guy got assassinated. Like,
it was the video. It was people die all the time.
Yeah, but no.
Watching that in real life happen, the amount of blood that he lost. That's why I knew.
Yes, the video definitely the shock value. But I think of the essence of the guy that they follow. Like, these kids actually follow this guy. Yeah. He had the young. He had the young people captured.
That was
you know
his
what I mean.
movement,
That was and like my kid's only 15, and he was He was disturbed by it. You know, he couldn't. He's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And you know, he is a provocateur, right? In a way.
No. I don't
Yes,
think
in
so.
a way. In a way,
You
he
think
is.
A provocateur to me would mean that he's intentionally. I truly
okay,
believe
All right.
these are his absolute convictions. I think a provocateur loves to poke and cause a reaction, even if it may not be the life.
Yeah, okay, I do think. Yeah, I agree. I think he was trying to. You know, he was definitely pushing his ideologies and things he believed in, but he believed in them through religion and believed it was good for people, and he was never really said anything negative about people. So yeah, I see what you're saying.
Pushing. I don't know if I like that word.
What?
I don't know if I like the word. I think he very much believed in free speech.
What word?
You said pushing. He was pushing.
What? Pushing what?
His ideologies.
I mean, yeah. What do you mean pushing? Yeah, you don't think he was pushing Christianity?
No.
How no? How is he not?
Because
elevating Okay, he was elevating Christianity. No,
he was speaking.
He wasn't elevating Christianity though.
His beliefs. I don't pushing means it's like the vegans.
Okay.
The vegans that are like
not pushing, but yeah, in a way pushing. I'm trying to tell you not to abort kids. I'm trying to tell you to believe in Jesus. That's not pushing for Jesus.
I think that if you could convince him otherwise, I think he's about open forum debate, right?
But what do you mean though? But telling someone about your religion is not pushing for it. I'm not trying to say like maybe pushing is the wrong word. But still,
you can argue this all you want, but America was founded on Christianity values, right? Christian values, right?
Whatever. Well, we also
so he's pro-American, and he's talking about his faith and how we are founded as a country on those values, but I think that he's open for open discussion, and it's almost like convince me otherwise. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He proved me wrong. That was the things he said. So yeah, but I mean, yeah, he was pushing what he was trying to prove.
I think that his views were changing, and that's probably why he's dead.
I don't know. That's it, yes, maybe.
Again, could he have his mind changed? I think it was starting to change. You don't think so?
Listen, most smart people do change their minds, right? Like, are you the same person you are? You are.
Fuck no, I'm not. No one. I am absolutely not. I am absolutely not the same guy.
You have the same haircut.
You would say that, motherfucker? Really? Really?
Same haircut. No, I'm joking. But you're not the same. You're not the same as you shouldn't be the same at 10, at 20, at 30, at 40, at 50.
You know why I'm not? A lot of the reason, because we do this. You've changed my perspective on things. You know, one of the things that you say all the time that I love is I'm a common sensicant.
Yeah.
I love that. It's so true. No, I am no longer Republican or fucking Democrat. I'm a common sensicant. They should come out with a new party, but everything is so fucking rigged and so staged.
I don't trust anybody or anything anymore.
It's like Conor McGregor trying to run for, I know we're talking about another country now, but he's probably never going to get the opportunity to run because they have so many fucking obstacles in place to get him there. The people aren't going to get to pick who they want. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, this Charlie, back to Charlie, I'm saying, I don't know who did it, whatever, the stuff you were implying, or it's just this crazy, which no way it's this fucking guy that killed him. No. It's no way.
No,
there's no way.
Day one.
There's no way. And like the picture of the surveillance, like they're two different people. Like, are we playing stupid here?
He broke the gun down.
I know, but
he
even
jumped off.
Just regardless, just
the
the picture of the guy that they said in the surveillance camera and this guy, they are not the same person. Like, not even a little bit. How are we implying that this guy's the same person? Do they think we're stupid, or is that not the case? Or are they saying that's not the same guy?
Because
they
are trying to dumb us down as a society, and they think we are stupid, and most
this guy,
people are.
There's pictures of him with no rifle, walking all around. So that means he walked up onto the roof, got on the roof, assembled the rifle, disassembled the rifle,
put it in the bag,
then assembled it again,
threw it in the woods,
and then assembled it to throw it in the woods.
Yeah,
like come on, dude.
It doesn't make any sense, and we'll never get an answer.
Like,
you'll never know.
The bullet casings have,
a
fascist and this. Like, come on, bro. Yeah. I don't believe it, dude. I just don't believe it.
No, this is just my take. I could be a mile off, but you'll never convince me otherwise because we'll never know. So everybody might as well have a take.
Bro, just like
he was shot by a professional hitman assassin who was obviously hired by somebody. Videos? He probably was.
Do you see the videos?
He probably was not on the roof, which was easily in sight. They wanted that guy seen, right?
See the videos?
He's probably recessed back into, because you don't let me finish, bro.
I know, because
he's probably recessed back into a room firing through a window and he probably never left the building.
Okay, do you see the videos? I'm trying to tell you. Do you see the videos of the guys behind him, like giving the signals
Yeah, I don't
and
buy
stuff?
that.
No, you don't buy that?
I don't buy that. That was one of his own security guys.
Okay, all right, but I'm just saying.
Okay, so if I did buy that,
No, but not even that. Not even
first-
that. Like, it looks like someone. Again, this is all. Everything's crazy because this is the world we live in, and that's from
may
now
as well-
on. We
yeah.
don't know what's real.
I agree.
Right? From now on, we really don't know.
What did I say a year ago?
Yeah.
Gerard says it. What is real?
Yeah.
What is real?
But listen, did you see? It looks like almost someone shot him from right there.
I know, but I just don't. But listen, it's just you're entitled. You could be right.
No, what do you mean could be right? There's
we
nobody,
might as
nobody
well
knows.
speculate because
Yeah,
nobody.
well, everything's gonna be a
A
speculation.
handful of people know.
Joe,
Okay? A
how
handful
about
of people.
the Patsy? This guy, Glenn Zinn or something like that.
He was at the Boston Marathon. He was at-
And 9/11.
9/11.
Like, get out of here,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
That guy's a
yeah,
Christ actor. There's
yeah,
no
yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
And he's saying, shoot me, shoot me. Like, bro, you were a distraction. How was that guy not in jail?
Yeah.
They released him that day.
He will never
What?
go to jail. He'll never go to jail.
He's going to die.
We are
What's gonna
bought-
happen.
we are
And
bought
now,
and
listen,
paid
the
for.
problem is now that we have video and shit, people remember shit and all this, and like, now people are like, wait a minute, he's like, this guy was at the Boston bombing, and that's where he was, the Boston bomb.
I heard he was there. 9/11.
Well, I heard 9/11. I think there was another one. It was the Boston thing.
That's what I heard.
Wow.
Yeah, whether that's true or not, I don't know. Obviously, there's going to be the naysayers out there, but again, it's all fucking speculation. You might as well have a take on it because you're never going to get the fucking truth ever.
Like, just like
Ever.
JFK.
Right, JFK, exactly. Same
Like,
thing.
what's the point? What's the point?
Building
bro?
7. What do we know
What's the
about?
point?
What do we know about Building 7? Nothing.
What's the point, Ennis? Did you see that red laser thing? That red laser thing that's going around the internet? So if you take a laser and put it on the wall this way, like along the wall, and say you stand in the doorway, and you could look into the laser. If you're on they say if you're on DMT, everybody that I've seen, everyone that has done this and has been on DMT have all seen the same thing. They could see code. Like they say when they look in like the beam, you could look all the way up and all the way down, and they say they see code.
Like the Matrix?
Like the Matrix.
Never heard that.
Yeah.
No. Wow.
Yeah. It's going around. If you could look that up,
You wanna do
Andrew.
it?
If you could look.
You want to do it this weekend? You would do it.
But if you could look the red laser DMT code or some shit.
So my point is what
No, but go back to this thing. I'm just saying because like everything is so crazy right now. Like, bro, what if? I mean, this is pretty wild. What if like the Matrix like, yo, they're so fucking stupid. We're gonna make a movie about this and show them what they're doing. You think you know what I mean? Like, are we really in the Matrix?
Again, I'm not going to make fun of any fucking ideas. Normally, I would laugh at you about that, but we're living in a world where
You know what I'm saying?
who knows what fucking reality is. But that is definitely something Jesse would say. I don't know. I just know that he was clearly targeted. It was clearly a professional hit. This kid did not do it. This kid is not the shooter. He's a fall guy, and he's probably going to be dead very soon.
Yeah, he's on suicide watch. Now they're saying
Yep.
if he gets suicided,
Unalive.
100%. 100%. I mean, listen, we know it's fucking shady.
Yeah.
But 100. If he gets suicided, 100% it's shady.
So you see people talking like this is it. Charlie was the nice guy. We're you fucking poked the bear now we're coming. Now we're
But who do we go? And they say
exactly.
like even like
Exactly.
I seen like
Exactly.
I think
They're
Gordon and
beating
other
us
people
from
are like
within.
they're like Gordon said something. I don't know, maybe Ian Smith said, and like bro, I like these guys. I like everything
I do
they
too.
say and everything
They're
they stand
free
for.
thinkers. Yeah.
But they're like, we gotta fight. Who do we fight?
Right.
Who the fuck do you fight?
You have to, and this is my opinion, and I'm not advocating for tyranny. I'm not you're going to do your 3% scoop now, but you literally have to tear it all down and start over. You literally have to tear it all down and start over. That's the only way. I'm a father, bro. You think I want that? You think I want anarchy for my kids? But then just get comfortable living this way. Get comfortable with anybody that questions the status quo or
listen,
anybody. You know who's going to be next? You know who's next unequivocally? Candace Owens. I feel horrible saying that. I'm a Candace Owens fan.
Tucker too, no?
What do you
mean?
Because I've heard. I mean, I like Tucker. I've always liked Tucker, but I've heard some things about Tucker. Nick Fuentes is talking about Tucker. How do you want to elaborate on that a little bit? Nick Fuentes is basically saying that Tucker's part of the deep state. I don't know that. I don't think.
Well, he says Candace is.
Tucker tried being getting into the
Yes.
CIA. His dad was CIA.
Yes, yes.
Who he
But
claimed
all
he
three
never
of them,
knew.
all three of them are kind of all trying to say who's the plant.
Maybe it's all for likes, clicks, and fucking. Maybe they're all bought. I don't know.
But did you see
Candace
the
Owens-
meme? Did you see the meme though?
certainly doesn't seem like she's bought because holy fuck, she'll go after anybody. And it's
Did you
again,
see the meme though?
it's not what meme.
I'm just trying to tell you. Is that if you don't,
You
it's
asked
the
me a
meme-
question. I
it's
didn't
the
see a
meme. The meme of it said if you didn't like Charlie Kirk, you're not gonna like his successor.
Mm.
You know who that is? They're saying the meme. The picture was of Nick Fuentes.
No, they're saying Milo Yiannopoulos is coming back.
Oh yeah,
The gay dude that,
Yeah.
that the left couldn't go after because he was them.
yeah, but they still do.
They still do, but they're saying he said I'm unretiring. He tweeted I'm unretiring.
But I mean, he's definitely Charlie Kirk, bro.
no, nobody.
nobody is.
Nobody's
Nobody is,
Charlie Kirk.
yeah.
But I mean, the closest to it,
Bro, do you know what
that
I
is
seen?
that is Christ is King is Candace. You know,
Yeah, yeah, maybe. But she's got some skeletons too.
Milo.
in a way.
Everybody has skeletons.
No, well, no.
Milo,
I mean, no, about who's a plant, who's this.
Yeah.
Her like husband's like head of the Christian Judea
Yes,
thing
yes.
in
Yeah,
England or
another,
something like that.
Right, correct. But Milo, whatever his name is, he never came at it from the biblical standpoint.
Yeah, so I don't think he has as much power.
Tucker is very Christian,
yeah.
very, very much, a faith, a believer. Candace is, again, that was her whole fallout with
Mm-hmm.
Daily Wire. She couldn't say Christ is King, or at least this is what is rumored.
Oh, she was just bashing the Jews, and
Yeah.
they're all Jewish.
And right,
That's what it was.
And well, essentially saying Christ is King, right? Basically, and of course Charlie Kirk. I mean, he was.
Well, he did that interview on Patrick Bet David recently, and let's be real.
It was like
Then
nobody wants to
then
say the quiet part out loud.
Well, why is the House, when this is all going on, like trying to ban people boycotting
Israel,
Israel and supporting Gaza and Hamas?
Yeah.
According to
But, like,
Candace-
They could take if you boycott Israel, they could take your passport away. Like what?
Well, that's what
How's that-
that's
it
what
didn't pass all the
Marco
way, right?
Rubio
Yeah,
just went over there, right? Yeah.
It didn't pass all the way, right? Past one part. I don't
Like
know.
why?
Like, do
why
you
is
see
our-
what they're doing?
Why is
though?
our Congress in Israel?
I know.
Like, why aren't
APAC,
they?
APAC.
But
Like, why
no,
aren't they
the
in
whole
Germany?
Congress.
Why aren't they in Australia? Why Israel?
I agree.
Like, honestly,
I agree. I don't understand it. I cannot wrap my brain around it.
I mean,
and again, if you even talk about this, you're labeled anti-Semite, and it's not the case at all. It's not
not
the
the
case at
exact
all.
definition, but it's like Occam's razor. It's usually like the easiest explanation is the right explanation.
one. Yeah.
I mean, at some point we have to like just call it for what it is. You know, like we have to.
But supposedly, Candace is talking about a lot of things getting dropped soon. She's talking about the letter.
Everybody,
which
bro,
I
listen,
don't,
like
you
when-
never let me finish,
Okay,
motherfucker.
sorry. Go ahead.
The letter, which had to be an email. I don't know why they keep calling it a letter. Who writes letters anymore? But the letter that Charlie wrote to Netanyahu, he spoke about that the next day on on American television, and basically just put a whole positive spin on it. And she's saying that wasn't positive, and there's a whole lot more to it, and she's going to release it and release all text messages and everything. And I mean, she's a new mom. Is she not concerned for her personal well-being and her safety?
Well,
and
why
her?
hasn't she just fucking released it?
I mean, I don't.
I know what she's
I don't
doing.
disagree with. So okay,
I know what she's doing for
Yes.
like
Likes and
promotional
clicks and- yeah, yeah.
purposes.
Yes,
but,
that's the
like,
thing.
Just release the shit. Like, all
But that's
this, all
everything,
this
dude.
stuff.
That's the problem. That's why you all these people. You got to take with a grain of salt because everybody is commenting on hot buttons. They're looking for clicks, and they're looking for attention. And granted, that's how they make their business, and that's how they get the information out too. But it's like, when it's everything hangs on the importance of your clip and all this is like sometimes is everything like everything's like a nail biter or like a taboo thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it real? I want real information. Everything doesn't have to be clickbait information.
You say everybody is doing that. Charlie Kirk gave his life to, I don't think, do that. I think he was speaking his
Listen,
his truth.
he had to know
the truth. I hate that, his truth.
He
I
had
fucking hate that.
he had to know
the truth.
He had to know his life was somewhat in danger, right? And
They
he just
all
did-
are in danger.
Listen.
We're probably in fucking danger.
I do think
From 7 listeners.
he believes in God and he believed what he was doing was right. I seen Tucker getting interviewed by Megyn Kelly, and she's like, "Listen, there's no one more out than you, pretty much." Me, she said, "Me, you, Candace, Charlie." She's like, "Are you scared? Are you scared?" And he's like, "Honestly, I'm not scared." He's not, because he says he feels if it's his time to go, it's his time to go. I don't know if he's being honest about it. But it seemed like he's like so he's like I have arguments with my family. They don't like it that I'm so free, not really worrying so much.
There's a video of him. I don't know if you ever saw it. Some random dude comes up to him in Central Park. He's fly fishing in Central Park, and this random dude is just asking him, like, "What are you doing? What are you trying to catch?" Has no idea. Tucker walks around with no security, no fucking nothing. It's you know what I mean. So I guess my question to both of you guys would be, and my opinion is certainly changed recently. Are there any good guys left? Is there any people fighting for true patriot, true Americans that want our way of life?
I don't know.
Are there any?
I don't know.
Good guys? Because you talk about Candace, you talk about
right, even Fuentes. Like we don't know.
Yeah.
Are
there any good people? Obviously, we all thought Trump was.
I'm gonna say yes, but you don't know who they are. You know what I mean? You don't know who they are,
or they're not in leadership roles,
or they're not like. I think Charlie was the good guy, but like so many people that are bashing his death and celebrating his death, like they think he was this evil person, and he was an agitator, a race agitator, a trans agitator, all this stuff. I don't see it. I don't really see it.
I don't think he had any hate in his heart at all. I think that he wanted God. He wanted you to experience or have some knowledge of Christianity. And he wanted to offer that to you, and if you chose not to accept it, I do not believe, and prove me otherwise, that man hated anybody. He may not have agreed with your way of life, and he may have said it's not of Christian values, but he didn't hate anybody. There was no hate in his heart. You're allowed to disagree. You're allowed. We live in America. You're allowed to have a difference of opinion, but he would walk into the enemy's territory, often like Steven Crowder did. Prove me wrong. That's enemy territory, and he would have open forum debate. Fascism doesn't allow that.
They said
fascism rules.
They said back in the day when he first started doing these campus debates, everyone was against him. And then the tide started changing. And now a lot of people were for him.
Sure. Well, I think that he built a fan base and they started showing up. But yeah.
No. Is it the fact that he started changing people's minds?
True.
Young people's
to some
minds.
degree, sure.
No,
sure.
I mean a big degree.
You're going to try to tell me that college campuses are right leaning? They're almost
Guess
all
what?
left-leaning.
Generation Z.
Yeah.
Listen, Generation Z is going to be the biggest conservative group in America's history. Did you know that?
Waking up. I hope so.
No, that's what they're saying. These data, I heard this on Patrick Bet David.
Yep.
The data today says that Generation Z. So is that Mike, our kids?
What is Generation Z? What?
So anyway, Generation Z is going to be the
that?
biggest conservative group in American history ever. Ever. And you want to know why? People say Charlie fucking Kirk. You know what I mean?
It's from the mid-90s to the early 2000s.
Well, listen, just based on
97 to
obviously
2012.
our area is a little red, but
so that's my kid.
Just based on Halloween and the amount of little kid Trumps was running around here for Halloween.
Listen, we live in Ocean County.
We do. That's
what I mean.
Yeah, but you got to realize these colleges. There's a lot of normal kids that don't say a word. You only see like
the
You see the people with purple hair screaming about my rights, my reproductive rights.
Well, listen,
this person, that person.
Someone said, how many Charlie Kirks are out there right now? That Patrick Bet David was like, he's always talking to these. Do you ever see? There's actually a tweet out there. There's a tweet from Charlie Kirk when he was like 17
to Glenn Beck.
To Glenn Beck,
yeah,
saying saying all this, and Patrick Bet David was like, how many of them are out there right now? You know what I mean? So like that like he definitely influenced the next batch of people to stand up for us. Christianity seems like it's coming back in this country. You know what? I feel like we're a little jaded on what's real, what's not. Like me, like in my mind, everybody I know is into fitness, right? Everybody's in that world because that's most people I deal with. But most people, the mass of the world, is not into fitness. So I sometimes think, people are waking up. But are people around, like my people waking up? Is it or
Well,
the masses really waking
that's
up?
why I questioned your statement about college campuses, which makes me
Yeah,
happy.
yeah.
And I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah.
That makes me happy to hear that.
Yeah.
That makes me believe they're waking up. If
Yeah,
that's a
I
true
mean-
if that's a true stat, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
if it's a true stat, yeah. I think it is though, man. Look at it, the turnouts for Kirk. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
they had that candlelight vigil. It's like 40,000 people showed up in Brick or so,
Yeah.
or 4,000.
When I wanted to go to
4,000. I don't know.
I don't know about 40, but it was at Windward Beach. I don't
Maybe
think Windward
4,000.
Beach could hold 40,000.
4,000 maybe it was, yeah.
It was a lot of people though. It was at night, so it was hard to tell.
Yeah.
But it was. I mean, I don't. It's just. How do you feel about? Here's a question for you. And I have a take on it. I want to hear yours first. How do you feel about obviously the? I don't want to say the other side, but the let's just call it the left. Gets labeled as the cancel culture. They love to cancel people for things you've said or whatever. How do you feel about now that people who poke fun of his death, Charlie Kirk's death, or publicly, how do you feel about a lot of these people losing their jobs? Getting called
I think
up?
that's different. It's not like you still have rights. You should still be you should still be able to say whatever you want. Like, don't go to jail for it. But like, yeah, if you're a piece of shit and someone's gonna hire you because you're a piece of shit,
Not hire you, fire you.
fire you. If someone wants to fire you because you're a piece of shit, I don't think that's bad.
But so many of these people that have been getting fired are like working in the public
That's
on the tax dollar.
exactly what I
and
was gonna
honestly,
say.
if
That's
a private
exactly what
company,
I was
if you're
gonna
going to
say.
put on your thing that you work for this company and you're going to put all that shit, if that company decides
Correct.
we don't want to be associated with that, especially now, good.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you know what? At this point, I don't care.
Right.
It means nothing to me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they could keep their job, they cannot keep their job. But if the company decides, yeah, like,
Well,
they got
There's
to
no-
speaking of
go.
that same line, look, around alongside, you see the one, I don't know who the lady was. She was talking to Pam Bondi, and Pam Bondi's like, "Listen, there is no room for hate speech. Hate speech will be punished by law."
Fuck that.
Like, no,
I
there's
don't
no
agree
such
with
thing
that.
as hate speech.
I don't agree with
You
that.
know what I mean?
I'm the
I'm-
biggest
yeah.
free speech opponent.
Yes.
I think all these people, and this is going to sound absolutely morbid. I understand how it's going to sound. Those people should have the right, the American-born right, to poke fun of his death, whatever. Do I think they are the most repulsive people on the planet?
And they
I
may
do.
get held accountable
I
in their
think they're
town.
disgusting.
In their town.
I don't think there should
in
be
their
a
circles.
law against
Right,
it. I don't
right,
think they
yeah.
should serve time.
Or
I don't
fine,
think
yeah,
they should
yeah,
give
yeah,
But
right,
if you
right.
lose your fucking job over it, because
That's
you
on
want
you.
to fuck,
That's
that's
on you.
fucking on you.
Yeah.
So there shouldn't be a
It's
law.
like cheating on your
against
wife's
it.
not against the law, but you might lose your job because you cheat on your wife,
Correct.
right? It's kind of the
So
same
I
thing.
applaud the fact that these fucking scumbags are losing, and I am a free speech advocate. I definitely am. But you didn't break the law. You're not going to jail. You didn't get a fine. You're not.
Well, you see what they're doing in England.
Mm-hmm.
People are fucking tweeting about something was like I forgot. The guy was on Rogan's podcast, and the guy said, "I'm going back home, and I'm probably going to get arrested." And Rogan's like, "What the fuck are you going to do?" "I'm going to get arrested. What for? What?" I think he did put like a tweet out something about trans in the bathroom. You know, a man in a woman's bathroom, and he's like, "Oh, if he won't get out of there, just punch him in the balls." It was like a joke, and this person got fined and arrested for that. Like, bro, what?
I just saw a comedian.
Supposedly they're demonstrating and protesting in England right now or London, like crazy. Lots of people.
They won't cover that though.
No, I mean you're seen on X,
Yeah. Well, that's where that's the only thing we got,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
That's the last
and you don't even
stand
look at it
for
You
freedom.
don't
That's
use
not
it.
true. I do use it, but anyway, I just saw this comedian. I believe he was British, English. I'm not sure, but he said he was
Well,
here. He was
same
here.
thing,
Right, same thing. He was here in America. He didn't wear the funny hat though, but he was here in America. He was doing stand up, and he's like, "You in America, you enjoy the Second Amendment. You enjoy freedom. First Amendment. You enjoy freedom of speech. I'm from England. I'm here on a visa. I don't get that liberty. So I would love to make fun of a certain group, but I'm not going to because I could lose my visa." And he kind of inadvertently went around it and still did it, but he didn't do it directly. He kind of like fucking, you know what I mean? Because technically he could lose his fucking visa to be here. I mean,
Yeah.
it's crazy. That's what he said. I don't know if it's true. or not.
No, I'm not in America.
I'll show you the clip.
I know,
I'll show you the clip.
I think
He's not American.
I know, but what does that mean? Like he could say shit.
Maybe it was just part of his act, but it made sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, that's what they did to the students, right? They weren't they revoked their visas, right?
Right.
Which I don't know if I think that's
I
right
brought
either.
that up
Yeah.
when it happened. I
Yeah.
wasn't cool with it because as long as they weren't being violent. Now
Right.
I do understand there are some finite differences between being here, not being a born American and you being here, there probably should be some subtle differences in your rights and what you're. So I don't know that I disagree with that, and maybe they shouldn't be allowed to come here and go to college if they're causing. But they're not being violent. You know what I mean? Like where are we drawing the line here at freedom of speech? Where is it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you see what they're doing with this. What they passed the day Charlie Kirk died. You know, that's attacking our speech.
It didn't pass.
I know it passed one part of it, right? It has to pass the other part.
I don't believe it. If that passes, we're in a world of fucking shit, boy.
Bro, we can
We're
go
in
to
a world
jail
of
for
shit.
criticizing Israel.
We're in a world, the only country in the world.
It's just crazy. Why Israel too? Like why? You know what I mean? Like I don't understand it.
We are owned by.
Seems like it.
What's your take on it, Andrew? You always have it. You're
Do you
off
want
camera.
The podcast,
You're off camera.
Podcast to cease to exist.
Yeah. It's an opinion. You're entitled to have an opinion. You're entitled to have it, and you're not on
I
camera.
think it's
You have anonymity, buddy. Do you have a LinkedIn page?
yeah. I'm on there. It's on there. I think it's pretty obvious who runs the world.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
I would say that's an accurate
All right,
statement.
let's pivot real quick.
Nice.
Shoot.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut that part.
I don't know. Did you watch the boxing?
Oh yeah, I did. I didn't watch it. I watched the highlights, like I always do. I can't stay up that late, motherfucker.
I know, bro. This one was late as fuck.
I almost called you. It was like I had the kids.
What
so
time
they
did
were
it
already
go off?
sleeping.
Like after 1.
Really?
Huge upset. Huge. I couldn't believe it.
I picked.
Dude, Crawford looked great.
I picked
bro.
Crawford.
Said he's better than Floyd Mayweather.
I picked Crawford. But I was like, I think part of me picking him was just me because I like him and American guy and stuff.
Yeah.
It's he wrestled too. His kids are stud wrestlers. Man, he masterful performance.
Masterful. Absolutely masterful.
I just boxed him. At one point, he was kind of trading with him a little bit, dude. I mean, man, he looked phenomenal.
Look, there's a guy that came in fully prepared.
41 million people watched
fully
that fight.
prepared and put on an amazing clinic. He really did. He really did.
41 million people watched that fight.
What do you attribute that win to? Because clearly he was the underdog. Just preparation, training, hard work. I mean, he was good, but almost nobody picked him to win. You did, but almost nobody did.
Honestly, a lot of people picked him.
Really?
Yeah, I watched like they show like.
I guess the odds weren't as off as I thought they were, but the money.
No, I'm saying like
the money paid.
I'm
out
saying
was a
like
big
a
difference.
bunch of like boxers and people in the boxing industry, like boxers, commentators, all this stuff, like 10 of them, and like. Honestly, more people picked Crawford than Canelo, which I was surprised because I was like, no way.
So why did Canelo make so much more money? Just a bigger name?
I don't know if he did. I don't know if that's true.
I heard. Well, I told you that they
10
said,
million, 100 million.
No. The what I read was that out of Crawford's own mouth, he had said 10 million. They later corrected that. I guess.
I think
50 million to 150 plus some. I'm not going to say pay-per-view buys because it wasn't on pay-per-view, but some
streaming,
sort of streaming bonus.
Yeah.
So there's a huge discrepancy in the paydays. Why?
A side,
Usually
B
it's
side.
the
I mean, Canelo's
underdog.
definitely the bigger. No. It's the name. It's the name. Who's the bigger name? That's what it is.
Yeah, is that all it is?
Doesn't always mean underdog though. You could be a bigger name and still be the underdog.
I suppose.
Like if Conor
Khabib
comes back
versus Conor.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know if it's true either. But 50 million is still pretty damn good.
Yeah.
You know, he has 6 kids with his wife that he's been with for forever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
It's just crazy. He got his flowers. I feel like because Crawford's been nasty for a long time, and like. I don't even remember the lead up to this. And I was like, bro, who did you fight? Name one good guy you fought. Name one good guy. And it was Earl Spence. Is really the biggest name he fought. Right. And like, he dominated everybody. But like finally now people are like, wow, this guy's the man.
So fast forward, right? That's the pre-fight presser, right? Or Canelo saying that, obviously.
Or it was just like I don't know if it was a pre-fight presser. It was like a lead up where they were doing an interview together.
Whatever it was. It's to build the fight, right? He says that. Obviously, he's building the fight. Who knows if he actually believes it or not, but he's hyping the fight, right? Then you fast forward to the post-fight, and he says he was better than Floyd Mayweather. That's who have you ever fought? You've done nothing. 2, he's better than what most people would consider arguably the best fighter of all time.
I think he is. Just he's more entertaining. He's tries to score more. Floyd was probably the best defensively ever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
no,
Floyd probably
nobody would argue.
didn't
with that.
get hit really many times. I mean, Crawford really didn't get hit that much, but I mean he took some shots from Canelo. He definitely took some, and he didn't get rocked at all.
Was
took
the biggest? Again, I'm watching the highlights, but the biggest. Nobody got knocked down. Still, nobody's ever been knocked down, right? Neither guy's ever been knocked down.
I know Canelo hasn't for sure. I don't know about Crawford for sure, but I would say no. He's
Crawford, the one punch you see is that I think is a left hook. And Canelo's head just
left straight, left straight,
yeah. Literally, like fucking spins all the way around. It was
but it looks like he was trying to roll. Like, that's one thing you do when the punch comes, you roll with it.
Yeah.
But he was still behind it, so it hit him.
Yeah.
And he turned and then went back and looked at him. He looked at him like it's fucking like they ought to make a meme out of that one, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. Yep.
But I mean, it's crazy. What's fucking crazy too is Crawford's 37 years old, bro, and even Canelo's younger.
How old's Canelo?
35, I think.
Oh, really?
I think Canelo's
Holy
35.
Shit.
Yeah.
I would have thought it was the opposite. I would have thought Canelo was older.
Yeah, dude.
So in MMA, obviously we've talked
All right,
about this.
did you watch?
You have cut me off today.
35. Did you watch the UFC fights at all that day?
Who was on the card again?
John Silva versus.
Yes. Big defeat. Holy shit.
Bro, that was a fucking hell of a fight.
Yeah, it was, bro.
Hell of a fight, bro. Because Diego, John Silva went through a spinning elbow or spinning back fist or spinning kick. I don't remember, but
and then he got caught with one.
No, but he took his back and then beat the shit out of him for that first round.
Yeah.
Beat the shit out of him pretty good.
Yeah.
But John Silva did get out and kind of like he's definitely a 10-8 round.
He's a good fighter. Bro.
But he kept then fucking Diego hit him with that spinning elbow.
I was gonna say, what didn't they throw spinning back to back?
Yeah.
Diego
got him. Yeah. Split him open.
Yeah.
And bro, did you see though? Diego went over there to talk in his corner. I guess one of John Silva's teammates were talking shit.
Yeah.
So he went over there to kind of like talk shit. Yeah. And John Silva got up and punched him in the back. Him.
I didn't see that. I saw he shoved the stool at him. You see him sitting there listening, looking, and then he shoves the stool at him.
But he gets up and he kind of punched him in the back of the head. They pieced it out afterwards.
Okay.
But yeah, that's still like.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Dana's down with it. They don't like that shit.
So who was that? Josh Koscheck versus
Paul Daly.
Paul Daly.
Yeah, and he was a beast, bro.
Yeah. Who else? Has there ever been any other people? Because he doesn't. Oh, what's his name? Holding leg locks too long. He got caught.
Yeah.
What's his name?
And Jake Shields punched him. Paul Harris.
Paul Harris.
Yeah.
Paul Harris. Yeah.
Paul Harris.
Is it? I thought it was Poa or Paul. It's not Paul Harris.
Oh yeah.
He's Brazilian, bro. It's not Paul.
Paul Harris.
No, Paul Harris. Yeah.
It's his
Paul
last
Harris.
name.
Yeah,
Paul
yeah,
Harris.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking idiot.
But yeah, the who else fought? I don't remember the other fights. But yeah, that fight was pretty wild. All the Mexican fighters actually. It was the Noche, USA Noche.
Yeah.
I think all the Mexican fighters won too. Actually.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That was definitely fight of the night though. That was amazing, bro.
Yeah.
They went at it. That was a war. That's what you like to see.
Now, like, who fights? That's 145, right? So does Diego get another? Because Diego just fought for the title.
Where's off the top of your head? Can you name the ranking?
Oh well, you got Alex Volkanovski's one, the champ, and then I think you have LaRon Murphy.
I don't know if familiar.
He's the guy that just beat Pico.
Oh, okay.
And knocked out Pico.
Okay.
With him spinning elbow too. Mm-hmm. And then you got Diego. I don't know if Diego still might be ahead of LaRon Murphy just because he's been at the top longer. I don't know. And Movassar, but he hasn't fought. He doesn't fight enough. You know, Aljamain's in the mix.
Yep.
Yeah, Aljamain lost a close one to Movassar.
Yeah. So who challenges now?
I don't know because Diego just fought him, right? I don't think Alex has fought since Diego. It's got to be someone new. He can't fight Diego again right away. That's crazy though that Alex lost his title, came back, boom, got it. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, because Taporia's up.
Yeah. But when he first lost, who did he lose to first? Lost to Tapora second, right?
Yeah, he lost to Islam when he went up to 55.
Yes, and that was a short notice fight, right?
Yes, and he got head kicked.
Yeah.
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 Because that who was he supposed
What's
to?
amazing about him, the most amazing thing, obviously, an
Was that he's a
athlete.
good cook?
No. That
Did you ever see that though? He's like
Is he?
he's
Cookbook?
cooking with Volk.
No
like,
way.
Page. It's bro. It's like huge, huge
Really?
following.
Really?
Huge following. Yeah.
He was like, I was going to say 300 pounds. I don't know if he was 300, but he
He's
was
240 supposedly.
he was huge for his size.
Bro, he's my size.
Rugby player.
Yeah, he's my size, weighs as much as you.
And he gets down. Yeah, I'm like 240.
I don't know if he was 240, but
No, I thought it was more than
that's
that.
what they said.
thought
I
it
don't
was
know.
more
I
than
don't
that.
know. But yeah.
But and he cuts down to that. But he was
But he doesn't look overly big either. Like he's definitely he must have dialed himself down. There's no way he must have been a monster when he was
must have
doing
been
the
absolutely huge.
rugby.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Volk.
Yeah.
So again, American champions. The only one we have is the chick, Kayla Harrison.
She's fighting in the White House.
She only fought. Is she on that card?
Yeah.
Is Connor going to be on that card or no?
I don't know.
He's saying he wants to be, but
Yeah, well, I don't think
she's only fought. Kayla's only fought how many times in UFC? Twice, 3 times, at the most 3 times.
I think 3.
Three?
She's fought her first fight. Her first fight was Holly Holm, wasn't it?
Holly Holm.
And then this last one. Yeah, 2 fights, I think.
I think there's another one. Can't remember who it was, but yeah. Didn't she fight another judo chick?
I don't think so.
No. All right. Anyway, yeah. So we only got one American in the mix.
Sean Brady,
Yes, sir.
he's up there. You got
It's gonna be at your
I think that guy. Oh, actually, he got hurt.
Iron
He just got
Army
hurt.
Academy.
Yeah.
Brady got hurt.
No.
Oh,
This guy, Fluffy Hernandez.
he got hurt.
He just got hurt. He's supposed to go against the Ritter. He's an American guy that could possibly fight for the title here in the
Yeah.
near future.
Ritter's what? Dutch? Is he the only Dutch champion? Not
He
champion.
is
He's the only
Dutch.
Dutch fighter.
I mean, no.
Oh no.
Like,
Actually, what in
she had three
K1,
three
right? There was a
fights,
bunch of
3
Dutch
fights in
guys.
UFC. Holly Holm, Ketlin Vieira, and then Juliana Pena.
Okay. Yeah.
Pena.
Yeah. Juliana was the last one, right? Right.
Yeah.
Right. That
Yep.
wasn't even close.
She submitted her quickly in
Mm-hmm.
the second round.
I know. And Juliana, who I like, talked a lot of shit. Said
She's confident, you know.
walk through her.
Yeah. What were you saying out before that?
Oh, Brady's coming to
Yeah,
the
no, but
Iron
yeah,
Army
well,
Academy.
we're talking about Americans, yeah. But Fluffy Hernandez, he could be possibly an American that maybe fights for a title. There's guys, dude. The Contender series is wild, bro.
Yeah.
Always good fighters on there. And our boy, Luke Fernandez, is fighting on Contender next. I think my fight is on the 4th, and so he's like the 6th, October
Is he?
6th. Yeah.
There's a BJJ that weekend. I don't have the kids, so I'm obviously going to your fight. But on the 5th, there's some BJJ tournament that my neighbor's going to. Ask me if I want to go to him with his cousin's fighting or something. You know where that is? It's in Jersey somewhere.
No.
No.
What are you even fighting?
Grappling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking this guy.
No, they do that. No. That's what they say.
It's
you
a
know
form of fighting, isn't
No,
it?
they say they call it fighting.
Well, why isn't it fighting?
Because you're not fucking punching.
But it's a form of fighting.
I
no?
know it is. You could say it's fight, jiu-jitsu fight, but it's really it's grappling, bro.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Fair. I corrected myself.
Yeah. No,
You were
but,
tr-
but
you were
no.
trying to
Honestly,
hang- you were
people
trying to
say
hang me up?
People say it all the time, though. That's
Well,
what they say.
for the novice, anybody would call it a fight, but yes, it's grappling. Yeah.
Is wrestling a fight?
Okay, so fighting. So the truest form of fighting, I could fucking bite you and eye gouge you. You don't do that. So what? Are you talking all in?
That's
everything?
the truest form of fighting. No, that's the bitches.
No.
That's the bitches form
Okay,
of
let
fighting.
me ask you something.
Because, bro,
if
you
you're losing, you don't lose many, but if you get
Yeah, if it's like just life threatening situation, I'll bite somebody.
Exactly.
Absolutely, I'm not saying that.
So
yeah.
it's the purest form of fighting, is it not?
Not really.
I think
'cause,
it's
bro,
fruitcake-ish. I would
I
never
don't
do
think
it. but-
I don't think it's very
Manly,
It's not
I agree.
even manly, but it's not even very effective. It's not effective.
It's been done in the UFC. Guys have been bitten.
Yeah, it's been happening in the training room.
Yeah. Has it?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
When you?
Not with me.
Oh,
not with me.
Wait! You
No.
got a charge once for
I know.
for
man.
biting
I know,
somebody.
man.
You didn't even do it. You had
I
to get
know.
an attorney.
I know.
So it is used, motherfucker. People do bite people.
Yeah. No, definitely. I'm not saying it's not used. I just don't think it's as effective.
I think it's
thing.
effective to get somebody to let go of you.
Maybe.
Yeah.
but it's not going to save you.
No,
like you can't be like,
fuck
oh,
no.
I'm
You're
going
not
to
gonna-
bite this guy. I'm going to be
Guys
okay.
coming at you like this. You're not like,
Yeah. Although I do know someone that would that would fucking
Rabid
bite
dog?
people in the chest all the time in
Oh,
fights.
my
He would
God.
go right away. Bite fucking
Really?
right there for their
fucking
chest.
Mike Tyson, bro. He's,
Yeah.
he's one of the baddest fucking men on the planet. He bit a dude's ear off.
But here, I'll tell you. I don't care. I'm gonna say the names too. Corey Anderson was training with Ramazan, right? This guy Ramazan is this Russian dude that trains with us,
Yeah.
or used to train with us. Corey's a nice guy, dude. He's just
the
nice.
nicest guy.
And Corey's bigger than Ramazan. Ramazan's super competitive, and they're sparring. And all of a sudden, Corey's like Ramazan's in on a shot, or Corey's like cross facing him, cross face like this,
it hurts.
and then Corey's like, he's biting me, he's biting me. And fucking Mark's there watching, we're all watching, and we're like, what? And then Ramazan's like, yes, he's too big, It's like, bro, you fucking bite him. But I'm like, Corey, hit his ass.
That guy got canned from the UFC. Remember, he was arguing, I didn't bite him.
Yeah.
And the guy
And the guy
holds
got
his arm up,
tattooed.
and he's got a giant fucking bite mark.
And he got it
Yeah,
tattooed.
he tattooed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Oh,
he had to
funny.
do relatively quickly because those bite marks are going to go away in a few
that's
days.
funny, dude. So funny.
Yep. Crazy. I don't know, Frankie. All right, we can end now, but
Oh, excuse me. And you know what's funny? I was driving down, sparring. This was funny. I was sparring. Chris in the car with me. I left sparring. We're driving down. There's a construction area, and I'm like, achoo! And they're like, God bless you. I'm like, thank you. Fucking hilarious.
that's great. I don't know, bro. What? Not to be morbid, but let's just end on this. I just want your take on this because you're just right to the point. What the fuck happens to our world for our children? What happens? I'll survive. Whatever, bro.
Well,
I'm
hey,
not worried
listen.
I don't want to die,
If
but
that
I'm not worried about
if that
me.
stat is true, I think our future looks pretty good. If it is true, and I'm sure they're going to do everything in their fucking ability to make sure that doesn't happen. And look, I'm not saying like we need I do think the balance is good. We need a good balance, right? Like we shouldn't be overly conservative and definitely not overly liberal. The middle's got to wake the fuck up. I think we're more in the middle than we think. Most people are, and we need to wake the fuck up and realize like these super, one end of the spectrums aren't the shit we should be focusing on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I will say this though, and it surprised me zero. There was no surprise at all. I didn't see one store burnt down.
Yeah,
I didn't see.
no.
Saw a bunch of people holding prayer vigils in
Yeah.
perfect peace and harmony.
Right.
That says a lot.
Yeah.
Says a lot. You can say what you want about the fucking ultra right, if that's what you're going to label him, but not one fucking thing burnt down. So, amen to that. Let's
Yeah.
pray for a better America.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about me. I don't think you're too worried about you. Men go to war. Men do crazy shit. I'm down with all of that. I'm down with it, but I don't want that to happen because I want a better, at the very least, America. I was going to say world. I want the world to be a better place, but I'm mostly concerned with the country that I live in. I want a better America for my children, and I'm a little nervous for them. You know what I mean? So let's pray for
That's
that.
why. Well, the best thing we could do is do what we do and raise them right and tell them.
That is.
Tell them. It's okay to say faggot and retard.
Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech.
That's it.
Freedom of speech. All right,
on
buddy.
that,
All
we
right.
out. Thanks.
Out.
What's up, guys? Make sure you follow us on your favorite podcast platforms. You can find the links in the description below. And if you've enjoyed this episode, hit that like button and share it with a friend. Your support keeps us growing.